What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity, joined by my own Hot Commodity.
That's me.
Yep, and you are checking out our WWE Attitude Year Season 3 series recap as we cover the year 2000. We just had our first episode, which was Raw's War, and now we are on episode 2 covering WWF SmackDown from January 6, 2000, live in Orlando, Florida. And last week on Raw, The Rock outsmarted the McMahon-Helmsley era by winning the Handicap You're Fired match, defeating DX with some help from Mick Foley. So Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley starts off talking to DX backstage. Stephanie says, the three of you didn't get The Rock fired. I'm taking care of Mick Foley. We have a warrant out for his arrest if he shows up here tonight. And then Stephanie makes DX fight all these different wrestlers and books them in these horrible matches. So Triple H and Stephanie are pissed that there's your beef, that they couldn't get the job done on Raw. What do you think of their treatment of DX? You've talked about this a lot, how every week they fuck with DX and then it's like they don't mean it, but it looks like now they really do mean their actions.
Yeah, this is the first time that well, we'll have to talk about it later because in a little bit of it they get a little help and sometimes they don't. But as of right now, it does seem like they will like Triple H is stepping up. And the thing that doesn't make sense about that is everybody hates Triple H right now. And DX is his only friends, and it does not make sense for him to do them dirty. I know he needs to show that he's the man, but he's going overboard. And without DX, he's got nobody.
Well, he also has his wife telling him what to do too, and sometimes you'll go to
Pose before bros.
Sometimes, and Stephanie's got a lot of power, and power can get to you. So, our first match, the Big Show, the former world champion, takes on X-Pac, and during Big Show has full control of the match. He lands a two-handed choke slam, but then the Big Show gets overzealous and ends up shoving the referee, which causes the ref to disqualify Big Show. After Big Show choke slams the referee, X-Pac then goes to hit Big Show with a chair, but Big Show punches the chair back in X-Pac's face and leaves. So Big Show is pretty pissed about losing the title.
And surprisingly, no one comes to X-Pac's aid.
No, they don't want to help him. Triple H is making sure DX doesn't get involved here tonight. But yeah, man, Big Show getting revenge. That's really.
And the other thing is Triple H just won the fucking belt. He should be happy, not taking shit out on DX.
Well, he wants The Rock fired, and he obviously can't do anything about it. So he wants to get his frustrations out on the guys who couldn't do it. Next, we have the Hollies taking on the Co-Intercontinental champions and Chris Jericho and Chyna. Chyna and Jericho argue before the match, and then during the contest, Chyna clotheslines Jericho on the floor, and Hardcore Holly lands a suplex to pin Chris Jericho, and Chyna leads with the Intercontinental Championship. Already, these two are not working together. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, it's the whole thing is just dumb. Co-champions. Chyna's gonna whoop his ass and show him who the is. Chyna, sorry, Becky, was the original baby.
Chyna, okay, well, we'll see what happens. Obviously, this isn't the last of Jericho and Chyna. We see Mankind, or the fake Mankind, at Universal Studios, and he's enjoying himself, although no one's really enjoying him. We then cut to Tori backstage asking Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley if she can use DX's bathroom. Stephanie says, sure. And then we then go to a break. We come back. Road Dogg is talking to Stephanie at this point, and he's looking for Triple H. Stephanie tells Road Dogg that he's in the bathroom. Road Dogg opens the door.
Censored.
And Tori's
big, manly, thick vagina.
Pretty much. And Tori screams. Road Dogg's upset. Obviously, this is going to lead to Kane and Road Dogg later on, but
Tori said,
yeah, that's what she was thinking when she was in the bathroom. That's what she was totally. I love that laugh. She was totally thinking of that in the bathroom. She's like, "Fuck."
She's like, let me put my dick away.
I guess we're on TV. We have our next match, the Acolytes taking on WWF Tag Team Champion Mr. Ass in a handicap match. Bradshaw lands a clothesline from hell, and then an Acolyte drop. But then the Road Dogg comes out and attacks the Acolytes, leading Farouk to land a spine buster to Road Dogg. And this match ends in a no contest. But what are your thoughts on the Acolytes? They will take on the New Age Outlaws at the Royal Rumble.
We're product tasting Jello parfaits today.
Yeah.
Walmart brand. What do I think about the Acolytes and who was he against again?
So the Acolytes are taking on Mr. Handicap.
Billy Gunn.
And then pretty much, got to be in.
Now this one, Road Dogg comes out because even though DX might not be helping each other, the Outlaws kind of have their own relationship. So, Billy Gunn does get some help from the DOWG.
Doggy style. That's right. 100%. Yeah, I do know something's gonna happen pretty soon. That I'm not gonna say, but
well, I think it kind of be about
what?
The Outlaws probably break up.
No.
Or DX.
No.
All right. Well,
you'll see. But anyways, just New Age Outlaws are looking good.
To punish Billy Gunn.
Yeah. Next up, we have Kane with Tori taking on the Road Dogg. During this match, X-Pac comes out. Road Dogg lands a low blow to Kane and DDT's Kane on the ramp. But then Kane's able to land a choke slam and a tombstone. Kane defeats Road Dogg here. Another match where DX.
And no one comes to Road Dogg saying Billy Gunn does it. But Billy Gunn did just get his ass whooped in the
And X-Pac did try to help him.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, X-Pac came out.
Oh, okay.
Which led to Kane going outside, leading a low blow and DDT on the ramp.
Yeah, Kane and X-Pac.
Mankind is then seen again on a ride at Universal Studios. Again, everyone's kind of afraid of him. This is them mocking Mankind. Kurt Angle comes out to take on The Rock. Angle says he should be the people's champion. Rock says Kurt Angle annoyed him. Rock says, "You are the true American hero. I know it's all of your gold medals. I would like you to take a cloth wipe, shine up those medals real nice, and stick them up your Olympic ass." And then we have the first time The Rock and Kurt Angle meet in the ring. Angle slams Rock into the steps, suplexes Rock on the ramp, and lands a belly-to-belly for a 2. Rock lands a Samoan drop for a 2 count. Steve Blackman comes out, and The Rock brings him into the ring. Rock ends up hitting both Steve Blackman and Kurt Angle with kendo stick shots, and Kurt Angle gets the win by DQ after Rock lays out both Blackman and Kurt Angle with a rock bottom. Thoughts here? A creative way to get Kurt Angle to continue to have this winning streak.
Yeah. It still doesn't make sense. I don't know what Steve Blackman is getting from this, so I'm curious to see, and they're kind of dragging it out. So
Steve Blackman might have a gay love affair with Kurt Angle going on. He's always there.
I wouldn't blame them. I think they should totally make a porno together.
It would be great.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Jeff Hardy, Edge and Christian.
One night in China.
One night in China, one night with Blackman.
Ooh.
Jeff Hardy, Edge and Christian taking on Al Snow and the Dudley Boys. Edge spears Devon Dudley and lands a downward spiral. Edge, Christian, and Jeff get the win. I don't really care so much for Al Snow's character anymore. And I like the tag teams, but this is just kind of lazy booking, I think, to get everyone on in the match.
Yeah.
Boring stuff.
Again, they dye Al Snow's hair dark. That's supposed to make him more, I don't know, it's corny.
Stupid. We then
Excuse me. We have Vicky Guerrero on
our TV, yeah. Mankind's at Universal Studios. He gets told that he can't go on a roller coaster, and he's pissed about it. We then have Test.
He says.
Yeah. Test takes on the hardcore champion Big Boss Man next. During this match, Prince Albert comes out. Prince Albert tries to hit Tess with a bicycle kick, but he ends up kicking Big Boss Man.
Prince Albert's too much of a fat fuck to do a bicycle kick.
He's dumb. Tess gets the win after Boss Man and Albert yell at each other. And is this the split up between these two guys, do you think?
Probably.
I don't really care.
Yeah, who cares?
Next up, we have a handicap match, the Mean Street
Posse. Boss
Posse.
Man needs to retire. He's been wrestling a long time.
At this point, yeah. We have the Mean Street Posse taking on Kaientai in a handicap match. Taki Michinoku drop kicks Rodney, and Funaki rolls him up. Kaientai gets the victory. Stupid.
What are their names?
Kaientai. It's Funaki and Taka Michinoku.
Funaki?
Funaki.
Yeah, I know Taka.
You'll see more of Kaientai as the year progresses. Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley's backstage trying to get...
They have a cruiserweight, right?
Yeah.
Championship.
Yep, he does become...
Are they just coming out or just ending at this point?
Who?
Kaientai.
They're just kind of... They were in 98, but there was more of them in the group.
Okay.
And then now it's just these two
guys. We had a whole group
faction. Yeah. I choppy your pee-pee development.
Yeah. I remember.
So Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley's trying to get the roster's attention backstage. They're not listening, so she slams a chair down. She brags about Triple H and introduces the champion. Triple H says that he's proud to be a leader and role model for all of the roster. Never before has a champion had a random drawing for a competitor.
Never.
Yeah. So Stephanie picks the first option and it ends up being Andre the Giant. Stephanie picks again.
And Triple H would have kicked his ass.
That he would. Stephanie then picks the fabulous Moolah. Can't fight her.
She was too fucking scared.
Yeah.
He gave her a chance.
And then Triple H.
Yeah,
you're being a dick. Triple H makes Howard Finkel pick a name from the Tumblr.
And that idiot dropped them everywhere.
He drops them everywhere.
Like a barrel of monkeys.
And he ends up picking Rikishi to fight Triple H, and Triple H is pissed. We then see Mick Foley attacking the fake Mankind at Universal Studios. Mick Foley says, "Have a nice day, you son of a bitch." So Mick Foley finally gets his hands on this imposter, and
who we find out is Midian.
Midian, yeah.
One of the gods.
Now we have WWF Champion, right? Triple H with Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley defending against Rikishi with too cool for you. Rikishi ends up tossing Triple H into the railing, lands a clothesline, Samoan drop, belly to belly. He hits a bonsai drop for a 2 count. Stephanie tosses Triple H a chair, and then he hits Rikishi with a chair to still get a 2 count. And then Triple H hits Rikishi with the title. Referee sees it, disqualifies Triple H. After Triple H hits Rikishi in the back with a steel chair, and we see DX watching backstage, and they say that they weren't going to help Triple H anyways. Afterwards, though, Rikishi and Too Cool dance to end SmackDown. Triple H is pissed. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it wasn't even a doubt that Rikishi was going to beat him. So, I mean, yeah, he's pissed, but he's still the champion of the world. So,
everyone,
I'm sure that Too Cool and Mr. Fatu will be punished, but I think Triple H has bigger problems to worry about than
Mick Foley, right?
Like Mick Foley, like his father-in-law coming back.
The Rock.
Like The Rock, like The Undertaker coming back. Big Show, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, that's not for a while. But he's got, Triple H has definitely made some enemies.
For sure. Well, we've covered all this episode of SmackDown. Decent episode. We've got, I think 4 more until the Royal Rumble. And then that's a good pay-per-view. I'm excited for you to see that. You can check out season 1 and 2 of the Act here in the archives. Subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay notified. Leave a comment. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.